I don't think gadgets were supposed to exist. And after this match, I'm pretty sure of it. A few days ago, I decided to play Brawl Stars without gadgets or star powers. Not as a challenge. Just curiosity. I wanted to feel what the game was like before everything extra was added. I wanted to experience the raw strategy, the tension, the fear of making a single mistake. At first, nothing felt strange. The game was harder. Slower. But also quieter. Every movement mattered more. Every step felt heavier. I noticed small things I had ignored before, the way the bushes blocked vision, the way the gem spawn points forced you to move differently, the subtle timings of attacks. It felt intentional. Then something weird started happening. I began matching with players who also weren't using gadgets. No flashy saves. No panic buttons. No second chances. At first, I thought it was coincidence. But it kept happening. Game after game. It was almost as if the game was guiding us back to some original version, one that existed before everything was added to make it easier, to make it fun for casual players. One match stood out more than the others. Gem grab on Howitzer Hills. I was mid-lane with Colt. Nobody used gadgets. Not once. No escapes. No sudden reversals. Every mistake actually mattered. I watched my teammates carefully, noticing their hesitation, their calculated risks. It was like playing chess, but faster, with lives on the line. The strangest part wasn't even the gameplay. It was the movement. Everyone played carefully. Too carefully. No spinning. No trolling. No random aggression. Just slow positioning. Waiting. Watching. Like we all understood the same unspoken rule. I started thinking, maybe gadgets and star powers weren't meant to exist at all. Maybe the game was supposed to be a pure test of skill and strategy. Maybe the developers added gadgets to distract us from the original design, to make mistakes less punishing, to hide the depth that existed in the early version of the game. Maybe that's why the matches without gadgets feel different. Like they have their own rules. We eventually lost that match. And right before the defeat screen appeared, I noticed something. One player stopped moving. They didn't attack. They didn't retreat. They just stood there. For a moment, it felt like time froze. I wondered if they were testing me, or if they understood something I didn't. Since that game, I've tried to repeat the experience. Playing without gadgets. Without star powers. It never felt the same again. Every new match seemed to follow the same subtle patterns, like an invisible set of rules that only became clear when all shortcuts were removed. Maybe gadgets weren't added to improve the game. Maybe they were added to hide what the game used to be. And maybe, just maybe, the true essence of Brawl Stars can only be seen when you strip everything away. No shortcuts. No cheats. No safety nets. Just pure skill and fear. And that's the theory I keep thinking about whenever I play. That the real game, the game that challenges you to your core, is hidden beneath all the extras. And that the longer you play with gadgets, the more you forget what it was meant to feel like.